Hello, ladies, gents, and alluring forest nymphs calling me in my dreams. Stop showing me your titties. I'm a married man. Stop trying to lure me into your web of deceit. We return to the Spelunky Daily Challenge. It is the 5th of June, and it's been an unfortunate time for the Daily Challenge. In this channel, the last few times, the flow of success surges and ebbs. It's a give and take relationship with Spelunky, okay? I give it my heart, and in exchange, I take it up the bumhole. It is just the way the nature of this video game works, and to try to change it is to try to go against the tide. There's just no way you can possibly change the creature, this beast, that we all endeavor to appease now and then, and we're only so fortunate to get to spend some time in its tumultuous bowels. It is only a privilege. Oh, thank you, Adam, for taking it in the chin like a real true friend. In exchange, I will let you live. We return. It's a daily challenge of Spelunky. It's been a little while since I did a daily challenge. 8 days. That's the standard amount of time that I space between daily challenges. Ain't gonna lie. Getting kind of rusty at the spelunkying. I don't want to spend resources murdering you, sir. So you maybe just give them to me for free. I think that's a fine arrangement between us. That was a gentleman's agreement for me to take all your stuff and for you to die. Like the dog that you are. I'm very happy that we reached this mutual understanding between interested parties. Let's get that triggered because who knows what might happen in the future. And nice. Get that damaged. Easily dispatched. Carry on to the exit trying to find the key, and indeed it has come to appear in front of my face. We can now go back, grab that chest. Quite the fan of grabbing the chest. It is it is a very time-consuming pastime of mine. Very problem-inducing. In my past experience, grabbed too many chests. Regret it for a while in the local county cell. Totally worth it though. And she was asking for it. Alright, so we have a situation in which we must destroy this poor pathetic scumbag piece of garbage. And it seems like a pretty damn straightforward endeavor here. Just let that explode and then shoot until this man is dead. Not terribly complicated, not terribly involved. Did not take even 25% of my brain power. And the rest of my brain is free to imagine all kinds of terrible ways to desecrate this corpse. Once we get all that money in our pockets. Unfortunately, I have to wait. This is delayed satisfaction right here. Once we get that ghosted, then I'll be able to access that dead, fleshy, tough meat of the bald person over here, and I shall do whatever my heart desires to it. I look forward to it. I look forward to doing all kinds of untold, depraved, debauched things. To this fellow here. Oh man, are you anticipating? Are you anticipating all the things? All the incredible, amazing things that we will experience together, little corpse. We're going to have a fantastic time in my dungeon. Alright. He's been ghosted. I am pleased by the results. Now we only need to wait for this dumbass specter. Got something in my face. Oh, something in the tip of my tongue, and it was bothering the crap out of me. This is kind of a rough time. There you go. Now I have had all the monies, but the task is not complete. We need to get up there. There was something else that I need to grab. So let me get this ghost as far as possible into the corner. Something like this. There you go. Just a little bit of a delay, but it's something very important that I did not grab up there, so I need to do this. A little bit of time-consuming shenanigans. Nothing we're not used to, though. Let's get through that gap, get in there quickly before we get trapped, and grab the man. This good old friend. My wonderful, wonderful pal. And carry him. Oh, that's right. We also have a few gems here. Kind of hard to ghost. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Yep. Alright. Kind of annoying. Get around this ghost. This is a bad spot. I don't like it. Ah, it's so infuriating to get a spot to get around it. There you go. I mean, a safe spot in which I don't feel threatened by its looming presence. Alright, we just gotta keep carrying this corpse. Something very important needs to happen here. Did not realize I had the pitcher smith. Didn't want that to be shoved so damn hard. Shoving that corpse really, really hard. Okay, off goes the shotgun right there. Give me that corpse. Because it's gotta accomplish my mission. It's very important. I'm going to go all the way over here. I'm going to throw it there. Look at it as it slides slowly into the spike. It pierces terribly. The secretion has happened now. And unfortunately, I'm a little time constrained. I could have done much, much more depraved things. But it is what it is. You know, we take our chances where we get them. Major Stupid, I respect you. I don't want you to suffer a terrible demise. I love you and everything you represent. So I'm just going to hopefully leave you there for you to survive. Don't get too close to this maniac. This utter nincompoop of a person. A little money. Oh, really? Oh, really? Don't kill him. You weirdo scumbag. You're going to behave yourself, Mr. Shopkeeper. You're just going to be a nice citizen of the Eternal Caves. You're not going to be a total creepo weirdo and murder the poor slave dog that you've got. Although maybe that will be a better fate for it. Who knows the awful, terrible, unspeakable things you've done to that dog. You're the kind of garbage person that dresses up in a fox suit and proceeds. Oh. Okay, well, shopkeeper was dead in spikes and got a proper send-off. Might as well rope here. Make sure there's nothing horribly threatening at the bottom. I only have 3 bombs, otherwise I would go for these 2 gems. Maybe I will anyway. Yeah, okay, so everything's dead. That's triggered. It's all good. It's all good. There is stuff to ghost here. We'll stick around. We might even take some time to make sure Major Stupid survives this terrible ordeal. It does not deserve the fate that has befallen him. I should be able to jump up here quickly. If time is right, I should be able to get that man spiked. Oh, come on, bruh. You can do it. Bounce it. You can totally get up here, huh? Kinda hard for him to fall into those spikes, but he did it anyway. A Major Stupid survived. What a guy. Oh, my boy. My boy. You are one survivor. You're one hardy fellow. You deserve to make it all the way to the exit. You shall find your freedom. My good furry friend. Your little buddy. My dumbass cross-eyed monstrosity. I'm so glad we were able to save that dog. We are altruists. We're heroes. We're champions. Paco Spelunky has found his calling. He's going to join PETA. Never mistreat a single living creature ever again. Just mark my words. That emerald is kind of super annoying. Not gonna happen. And in fact, I cannot go all the way to the top without grabbing a shotgun. Kind of annoying. Oh, almost dropped all the way. That would have been absolutely idiotic. Whatever happened to my shotgun? I don't know what I did with it. I'm just going to grab that. I'm not going to give myself a freaking headache trying to get it ghosted. I don't think there was anything of interest at the top. So I think we're just ready to leave. If we find the shotgun, there should be another right here. Whatever happened to the guy, to the shotgun that... Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind the wonderful riches. Alright, another level. I can definitely tell there is no input lag this time around. It makes a big difference. I'm not going to say I'm not ever going to be damaged ever again. But just my confidence, it just feels good to handle Spelunky today. Like everything is as it should be. This man continues to be brazen and bold. And just is on a mission to hunt me down. I'm being challenged by my presence. Pretty damn infuriating. That was annoying as hell. He can totally get up here, huh? Alright, thank goodness he found a way to go all the way to the bottom. We have plenty of pitchers mid. We're going to start a baseball team. It's going to be the Blundery Buttholders. That's going to be the name of my team. Alaska Blundery Buttholders. Trademarked. Do not ever dare to take my name. You're free to join though. 100% free. No entry required. There is a hazing procedure though. So better be prepared for the hazing. I want to find a way into that snake trap that doesn't involve spending more than I want. I guess one bomb is good enough. And then there's going to be a pickaxe at the bottom. Totally worth going in here. Even grab this idol. I might get around to it whenever I feel like it. You're not the boss of me. I work on my own schedule. Machete, huh? Alright, get this all the way. Get that bomb. It's unfortunate we only have one bomb left. But now we have a way to go around places, so it's all good. To carefully descend. Find a nice line of fire. The hazing procedure of joining the blundering bumholders is you, of course, get stark naked like any other activity associated with my person. He's dead. But there's nothing sexually involved. All that you need to do, a simple procedure, is to be tossed out in the snow. You must survive a day and a night, butt naked in the snow. And you must eat at least one rabbit that you have hunted with your own hands. And you might wonder, that sounds like a very challenging task. I have not seen the rabbits here in Alaska. They are the stupidest creatures you could possibly encounter. The level of stupidity of these rabbits has not been seen in nature ever before. They have been naturally selected to throw themselves onto oncoming traffic. They will naturally come out of the bush and throw themselves under your wheels. Never done it myself. I have been fortunate not to ever have any kind of roadkill. I think that's an exception and not the rule for drivers in Alaska. Because boy, do they love to run out of the bush and just shove themselves under a speeding hunk of metal going at 70 miles an hour. Oh, this is climbing under duress. You should never do that. Follow your own advice, you dumbass piece of garbage. Okay. It's all good. There's that pot over there. It seems so damn challenging to reach it. There's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch of gems at the bottom that we want to have. Major Stupid will also receive the most beautiful, heartfelt rescue you could possibly imagine. It's probably triggered, but just in case. There you are. I'm pretty sure that jump is possible. Whoosha! There you are. You just need to put some oomph into it. So a little bit of a ninja sound. Get that key going on. We'll make it through. A little bit of more money here. How about that sapphire? How hard is it to access? Doesn't look too bad. Is that a closed off area? I don't know. I guess we'll find out very, very soon. All the way to the top there. Open that up. That's an arrow that has not been triggered. Let's let go of this so we can grab Major Stupid. Almost throw myself to the mercy of the ghost. That would have been terribly humiliating. And I am planning on grabbing this idol. It just needs to be the last thing I do. Otherwise, it might crush. Valuable resources. Okay, Major Stupid, you can find your way out. There you are. It's just a sapphire. A little else. A few pots. Look at that. Look at that. Man, diligence pays out. Whoa. Amazing. All right. Going to open that up and then we're going to keep the mattock. Because it's an excellent way of making money. Let me go find it, whatever the hell I left it. Major Stupid. You have lived up to your name. You have failed miserably to find the exit even though it was right down under your nose. I know you're just loyal. You're just waiting for me. What a good boy. Good boy, Major Stupid. Alright. Let's get this stuff ghosted, then we'll leave the mattock at the top. And then we'll be good to go. Good old return to form in Spelunky. After so long of being an utter failure. This is going to be a success all the way to the end. Just you wait. My adventure will take me all the way to Yama's throne. That's right. There's a little bit of money here. My adventure will not end until the Dark Lord has been deposed. Otherwise known as impeachment, am I right, fellas? Anyway, let's just get to all this garbage. Now I've fulfilled my quota of Orange Man Bad. I have. I'll just grab it. It's like I could wait a little bit longer, but instead, to ghost that gem, instead though, I'm just going to let the good times roll. And also, they were at the bottom. There was that gem. It came out of my butt. Oh. That's a strange place for the boulder to end. Oh. I don't really have many anecdotes or stories for the entirety of... Like, it's been a long time. I've just been working real hard. I've been working actually extremely hard on my art. I finished the black and white version of the cover of the book coming out. Finally, we got to this damn sapphire, but kind of hard to get to, huh? Kind of hard to get ghosted. I think to the point of I'm just gonna grab it because I'm lazy like that. So we're done here. Let's get that idol. And after doing the black and white, it's like, man, coloring this, I have never really colored anything with any semblance of you know, professional level kind of thing. Man, I should just commission it. I'm just gonna try and see how it goes. Happy to report. It's not just looking pretty damn fine, but I'm having a great time at it. Oh, get glitch, bitch. You got wrecked by a matter of circumstance. This is kind of a bad idea. Let me just do something like this. And now, a little too close. It's like if you touch him, he still gets pissed. So you don't wanna. I do want that idol though. There you are. I do need to save this mattock for finding the black market because we're down to one bomb. What's I saying? Yes, Molso, I am not just. It's not just looking pretty damn great. The color version of the cover to the point that I'm like, yeah, man, I can pull this off. It's taking a long time. Not going to lie about that. a professional will be so much faster at getting this job done. I spent a good... It's basically all my free time in the last 5 days. That's when I started, which is about 2 hours a day, something like that. Did all the errands and all the chores and all the working of the day has been accomplished. Maybe I'll get like 2 hours a day of free time to do with as I please. Spent 100% of it on Kryta. Because I'm a son of the proletariat, and I will not use the privileged boy Photoshop. Absolutely not. I will download a free program, and Kryta is actually amazing. Is it Kryta or Krita? I'm pretty sure it's Kryta. Probably there's some functionality that it doesn't have that Photoshop has, but everything I've wanted to do, I just look up a little bit of a tutorial, either on the guide for it, the documentation for it, or on the YouTube, and you can just do it. You can just get it done. It just has a procedure, and you can use Kryta for whatever. Of course, it also requires a modicum of skill on manipulating the brushes and all that stuff. But if you can pull it off, the results will be fantastic. I just didn't think I had it. I just didn't. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm not trying to splooge all over your face or anything like that. All I'm trying to do is say that, hey, I'm super pleased. I don't have to spend $300 paying somebody to color my art, okay? Because in the end, I probably, at the pace I'm going, it'll probably take maybe 20 hours total. It's going to be quite a while. It's a big image with a lot of little details, and I want it to look like a real awesome fantasy cover painting. You know, in the old style of the Dragonlance covers. When I was growing up, I loved those covers. They would have just the characters just posing there, and I always thought, man, this is an awesome cover. I love it. I think we ghosted some stuff, and now I'm like, I think I'm just gonna leave. It's just so much work to get back down there. I'm pretty sure though that we didn't really leave anything behind other than the mattock, which I need to take with me because I'm not so kind of pansy that's going to leave behind an amazing tool of profit. Well, what we'll do is simply open up the... That's right, that's what I needed to do. That's what I need to do. This is upsetting. This should work though. If I go down there, destroy the tiki trap. Can I get this ghosted? Nah, not like this anyway. Not like this. Not like this. And then Cypher unplugs her. Can't believe he did that. Spoilers for The Matrix. Is referenced for The Matrix, okay? It's like one of those things that have pervaded popular culture so much that you immediately know what you're talking about. It's like, are newer generations watching The Matrix? They better be. They better be. That's a freaking classic. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I'm pretty sure the special effects... Oh, that's right, we are underwater. Our jump does not reach as far. It's one of those modern day classics, I guess you could say that. One of those classics from it was from 2000. I need to watch that movie again to see if the special effects still hold up, because it's like, at the time of watching it, it seemed lifelike. It seemed like it was reality made to look into truly impressive stuff. You could not tell that it was CGI at the time. I remember being like, the visuals in this movie are just perfect. I mean, then you got second one. Whew. I'm trying to go down there and mattock my way to victory. But I think I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to not. How about that? How about I just not? I think I want a shortcut here. This is stressing me out. It's stressing me out. Not a good idea to go up there. Let's go this way. Have I opened some more gems? That sapphire is just going to stay down there. Pretty sure there was nothing else to be found. Also, the plant is making me nervous. I'm just going to leave all that stuff there. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll grab the sapphire and I'll be good to go. What I've wanted to do is jump down here and quickly swing the mattock to destroy the tiki trap. I see myself getting murdered like you just almost witnessed. I just threw myself to a certain death. So let's not give myself a second chance to fail so miserably. And instead what we're going to do, we're just going to bring the ghost all the way to the bottom here. Let's hold our breath for as long as we can. Anyway, then the Matrix Revolutions, you could really tell that Burly Brawl was all CGI. You could, like, it was right in your face. But the original Matrix, I think I remember one instance when Neo is running up the beam in the training program. That's the only instance I remember of, okay, he just walked on air. You know, he used, like in the movie, he's using the beam to support himself. But nah, it was a wire pulling him up or CGI being used for him to look like he was doing that. Like, it was not a believable thing. The foot didn't really land right. I think there's a diamond right here. Did not see until now. The foot really didn't really land correctly, and it was just not believable. I think that's the only instance in the original Matrix that I'm like, yeah, that part was kind of iffy, was questionable. Other than that, all the special effects in the Matrix were like, this is so incredibly lifelike. I believe everything that's happening. That is my memory of it. So I would like to see how it holds up if you watch it again now. Because honestly, it feels like CGI has gotten worse. After all this, I guess the second shopkeeper is determined not to come over here until he has a chance to murder me. Hello. Okay, it appears that he's simply descending from the other side. This pleases me. Alright. We did bring the mattock in here. Ooh, all those explosives. That pleases me indeed. I do need a way of murdering people, though. Kind of inconvenient not to have a firearm. So maybe you guys all kill each other. That would be fantastic. If you could just suffer lethal brain blunt force or piercing. That would be fantastic. Would you like to get your liver pierced by a giant spike going straight to your chest? No? Come on, bro. You're almost there. Just do a little bit more effort of suicidal tendencies. Just follow them a little bit further down the path to certain death. You're almost there. It's only a matter of waiting until you stop being a complete nuisance. I have run out of patience. There you go. Well, this problem is solved. And now we have a shotgun. The thing is, not easy to use it here. Oh, that was poorly timed, and now it's going to be annoying. That's what it happens sometimes. You try to save money. You try to save bombs. All you do is waste bombs. Instead of taking only one or two, took three. Unfortunate. Still one more maniac that deserves the ultimate demise. We got some climbing gloves at some point, and I'm happy to have them. Alright, everyone has suffered what they deserved. They all found the ultimate punishment for their misdeeds. And now we're going to get a few gems here and there, not going to be much. Because this mattock is almost falling apart. It's already, the head of it is already all rickety. You swing it, and it just almost slips out of your hands. It's so bad. I'm going to cave a hole through my cranium because it's going to slip off the handle. It's going to go straight into my eye socket. That's how rickety this freaking mattock is, so better be careful with it. And in my usual writing time, I've already been working on the next novel. Especially while I wait for feedback. Already got a little bit. And boy, did it boost my confidence. Holy crap. I was, having the usual... As a writer, as a creative type. I just grabbed a... I didn't mean to pick that up. I just grabbed a freaking gem. As a creative person, you go through these cycles of maximum confidence. And it's like, holy crap, I'm good. And then later, you're like, ugh, maybe all the work that I did for 4 years was garbage and is going to fail so miserably. I will forever want to just disappear into nothingness. You go into these cycles of questioning yourself and not questioning yourself enough. And I was kind of on the bottom of this cycle. Got that email. I was like, hell yeah. It's like, I thought it was good. I didn't think it was to the level of masterpiece as it was written in this email. And it's a biased party, but I have my trust. This guy has, not even going to, I don't know, it feels weird to say that I don't want him to get any kind of bad attention. It will be credited in the book with permission. The beta readers, more than one, because you gotta have a variety of input, obviously. You don't just listen to one opinion. There's a bunch of gems down there, but this man with the boomerang, he can ruin everything. He's capable of destroying my entire life if I let him. We're probably going to drop the pickaxe at the bottom there. I'm very surprised that this mattock has not been depleted. Let's get the ghost all the way up here and then we'll go down there. Try to kill that man. I might even use a bomb so that the weirdo with the boomerang doesn't destroy me. But probably not. Should be easy enough to simply just use a rope. Make my life easier that way. I don't like this plant, so let's get rid of it. Some gems down here. Really nothing worthy of note, though. See if we can get to this sapphire before this mattock destroys itself. For no fault of my own. Kinda disappointed that it hasn't been destroyed because it might mean I need to keep it for the next level. So let's see if we can dig for this one. Alrighty then. I guess I haven't used it that much, huh? Alright. It's over. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having the last of the wicked out there. I don't know, I've been talking about this pretty much every freaking daily challenge, and anytime that my brain goes idle, it goes there because it's what's been consuming every one of my thoughts. I am like really into the process. There's a shotgun still here. Oh, there's money. I'm not leaving this diamond behind. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I'm a proper Jew. I will grab every single piece of cash that I can find in the world and hoard it. Well, that was less than optimal, but thankfully we have plenty of health from all of our Good Samaritan work. So we're covered. We're good. All right, we can finally leave. But anyway, while that's going on, working already on the next book. It's going to be a really enormous mythology. Feels like maybe a little too big. I think I already talked about this because I was saying how very much inspired by Cultist Simulator and its amazing, breathtaking mythology. It's so good. So good. See if we can get this crate without dying. Okay. Not terribly interested, Spelunky. Stop giving me... I know that you like destruction and you like to see me slice my enemies into tiny little pieces. Put them in sticks and roast them over an open fire. Delicious caveman kebabs. But come on. Give me something I can use. Very happy to get those ropes. That's nice. We also have 30 bombs. Which means we have freedom to do a whole bunch of destruction. Okay, let's get rid of the threat. I don't even know where he's at. But I'm going to assume he's an immediate danger of jumping in front of my face. We have the pitcher smith, so we don't really have a way of arcing a bomb with this guy, but this shot should make it. And indeed they did. Alright, well, sapphire down here. Looks like quite the pain in the ass to get stuff ghosted, but we're gonna do it. We are without fear. We will get it done. Rope. That plant is making me terribly nervous. It's 2 bombs for these gems here. But it's also mean you're stupid. That tips the scale. We must. Oh yeah. We absolutely must. He deserves it. He's a good boy. Get a bomb there. Alright, we actually have free access to this dog. Oh yeah. Maybe even want a shortcut of sorts. Yeah, why not? We also get the sapphire. And it does seem like the best bet is to go through here. If I let go of this dog, will he find the exit or will he just jump past it and get pierced? There you are. Well done. Well done, little doggy. A good boy. Anyway. Yeah, that's why I've been spending my time, but nothing interesting, nothing incredible. I guess we'll just use a rope here. Oh, please, goes my emerald. Thank you. So I really got no stories to tell you. I guess I could just go into a patented Blargh rant. Don't even have anything ready. It will have to be off the cuff, like whatever I make up on the spot. And you know those are high quality rants. When I am trying really hard to find something to talk about. Those are the real important life-changing rants. I will totally make you feel like you're listening to a genius. Galaxy brain. Man, totally forgot that there's an altar here. We saved the good boy. We could have benefited from its eternal torment. What a poor servant of the Dark Goddess. Absolutely for shame. Do we have enough? There's this idiot. There's at least one shopkeeper. I don't think it's enough to get the gift. But it will be an extremely helpful gift. It will be, I'm pretty sure it will be the cape. It has to be the cape. So, if we can get enough cavemen, we might be able to get there. That's 4 points if we have the opportunity to find 4 more cavemen. Kali shall bestow upon me tool of navigation that I desire. There was a gem in there. I hope that I had ghosted it. Of course, there's also the plants, but they are far more difficult to get into that altar. Not gonna happen. I don't think there is enough fools. I think we're 1 short. Ugh. I'm still bound to be eaten by that dumbass filthy plant. Oops. Mispressed. The keyboard key. I tried the controller, man. It's just not for me. Not for me. And I'm not opposed to using controller, especially after getting that PS4 for Christmas. I got it for my wife, but she doesn't play. She enjoys watching me play more than she enjoys playing it. She's also been getting all this motion sickness, and she's been dealing with a lot of that nonsense. So it's a source of frustration to play fast moving video games, which most of PlayStation 4's, console games are fast moving, at the very least the ones that we have. Although we do have Become Human, Detroit, because it was pretty hilarious to watch people play and watch them make dumb decisions. That game is full of stupidity, but it's entertaining stupidity. And boy, it looks pretty. I haven't played it though. I have no desire to play it. But she might. Anyway, with all the playing of Horizon Zero Dawn, I like playing with a controller. And the PS4 controller, man, they got that right. They got that real solid. Nice, we actually grabbed the cape without picking up the gem. That PS4 controller ain't gotten zero complaints about that controller. It just feels so good in your hand. You want to jerk off with it. It's so good. Oops. So here we have a cape. Very nice. Probably also ways to make money down there. Unfortunately, I only have 3 ropes. So getting back is a little bit of a challenge. We can still do it. I think the shotgun jump will make it all the way up there. And of course, we have a vault. Very happy about that. We can probably get in there from the bottom. As soon as we get rid of this nuisance over here. This pathetic trash person. Does not even deserve our attention. It's too fast though. Man, he was actually way closer than I anticipated to murder me. So let's just leave him alone. Nah, shotgun jump won't make it. So I guess we'll just rope. Is there even a reason to go back up though? Not much, is there? The vault, I want to get to it from the bottom. There's a few gems, so it's worth it. What's in there? Not worth the resources it takes to get in there. Alright, he committed suicide as I expected. Just need to stop looking at them. Freaking, it's like reverse Slenderman. The less you look at them, the stupider they get. Okay, the spikes will do all my dirty work. That's the theory anyway. Okay, he's just dead. Alright, that works. Seems like the gems also came out pretty damn well. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge to get that vault ghosted from elsewhere. Already? I wanted to get the ghost before that happened. Now I'm kind of stuck with double ghost and not much benefit to it. A little concerned. I was perhaps too hasty to grab this idol. But it should be okay. This is a very cheerful tree. It really holds every single soul ever that has come into existence. Perhaps Major Stupid is one of them. Just trapped in that tree, laughing forever. Okay, this was perhaps unwise, so let's make a pathway for us to not have to deal with the double ghost, okay? See if we can get them to become as one. Please. There you go. Was less than wise, okay? I admit it. It's true. Alright, so the aim now. Sorry, I have the cape. I need to remember I have the cape. Makes a lot of a difference. I think I want to put a bomb there. I can get back out, no problem. Yeah, and this vault now has become much easier to ghost. So if we simply go all the way to the bottom, I don't think I have room here. Oh wow, I thought for a moment there was spikes. Oh, there's the ghost. I think we want to get the ghost all the way to this corner. All the way to this corner. And then we should be able to go over to the other side on time. In time. Alright. Here we go. Into adventure. Just make sure all my money falls into my mouth. Well, that was dumb. I don't know why I did it the way I did it. But it's what happened. There's also a sapphire over there I would like to have. But it's pretty damn challenging to get that part done. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't destroy me. That was perhaps far more risky than it had any need to be. Yeah, the sapphire, I'm just going to leave it be. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll be a big greedy money bags. Now we'll get that sapphire ghosted. Because we are pros here. Despite the fact that the pros have left me so hard in the dust, I cannot even see them anymore with their insane 7-point-something million scores. We're pros here in this channel. This is professional spelunking. I literally get paid to pay Spelunky. Not to pay Spelunky, to play Spelunky. In the sense of, I get like $1 in ad money. The views for this, goddammit, freaking ghosts. Out of the ads for these videos, a whole $1. I get paid to play Spelunky. It's amazing. So I had to give you my best. There's no other option. Okay, wish you had time to go in there and be silly. Oh man, there was more than one gem there, so I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did what I did. So good, don't worry about it. Yeah, control. There was no reason to be so damn risky. Did it anyway. Alright, we are here. We are queer, and we're not going to take it anymore. How about your queerness is with me? I want you to put a man meat in your mouth right now to prove your queerness. Otherwise, I can't say that. Oh boy, that slogan. It's false advertisement. It's perhaps the queerest person that you're watching right now. As we speak, I have all kinds of things in my butthole. If that doesn't make me queer, what does? That's what gaining is all about, right? You enjoy things in your butt. That's just the entirety of it. That's my understanding of it anyway. Pretty damn sure that's how it works. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's a terribly bigoted view, and I'm cancelled now. I can't believe it. I was just trying to be all inclusive with my butt. Trying to include all kinds of items in there. That's what inclusion means, right? To shove as many things in your butt as you can? I don't think there's a way to catch that sapphire, so that mine belongs elsewhere. How about you? You'll be caught. Ah! Somebody's messaging me. I must check. This is terribly unprofessional, but it could be an emergency. Oh, it's just some fool from work. I don't give a damn about your nonsense at work. That's not my problem today. That's a great thing out of the post office, man. You do your job, you clock out. The post office doesn't exist anymore. It's like it vanished. It's no longer a thing in reality. That's exclusive to my job. I mean, there's all these spots over here, which is just carrying mail on the on a route. It has zero carryover responsibilities. You just get your day's job done, and you're done for the day. That's your day's job. Tomorrow there will be tomorrow's job. Yesterday's job never gets done today. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not one of those jobs that drive you insane with stress, worrying when you go home, like, oh man, I got all this pile of documents on my desk. The report is due Friday. I gotta do all that stuff. Oh, and then you're on call because the boss really needs something and he just cannot find it in the computer, so you have to explain to him. You just go to the folder that says reports March 2019, and then you navigate to the employee that you're looking for, and you double click that. You don't double click that because that will open it in the Internet Explorer. You need to right click and open. No, you're sending it to the recycle. What are you doing? You're sending it to the recycle bin. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step out of line. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired. I have been working really hard on this project. No, I'm not complaining. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Please, let's just focus on the task at hand. You just right click the file, say open with, and select Excel. That's what you need to select, because otherwise it doesn't go to the right program. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well done, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to patronize you. I apologize, sir. Please. Is this all that you needed? Have a great night. Piece of garbage. Son of a bitch. I hate that guy. Oh shit. Anyway, oh jeez, I thought that I can't reach you. What the? Why can't I jump on top of this mammoth? This mammoth is broken. Oh man, I used the mine. Why am I carrying this guy? I used the mine to get the gems out, and then I was a total dumbass and picked up the damn gem. Is there any other mines? Anyway, yeah, that's something I've always been appreciative of. No boss. Like, you do have a supervisor. I think I've talked about this before. But what else have I not talked about? Is there something I haven't talked about in 4 years of Spelunky Daily Challenging? I don't know how Nordlion does it, man. I don't know how he does it. You know, there's always something new and equally stupid to talk about. So, one of my biggest points of admiration for the man. Like, I have actual admiration for his gift of gab and always finding something new and stupid to talk about. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, very appreciative. I've always been aware of how rare that is to have a job in which I, for the most time, and actually at no point at all do I have anyone breathing down my neck, because I'm pretty damn great at my job. So, but even if they're aware, they would have no way of breathing down my neck because I'm outside doing my thing for most of the day. I genuinely feel terrible for the poor fools that spend their days in the office with supervisors around them all the time. It's awful. These people that have absolutely nothing to do but to make your life miserable. Oh, this got me exploded in the way. All right, lots of violence going on down there. I appreciate that. Big fan of violent explosions, destroying my enemies into tiny little chunks of flesh. They do not want to trigger that. Because I'm holding this shotgun, I wasn't able to grab it. There is like a 0% chance this exit shopkeeper was still alive, right? Indeed. So now we need to get ourselves into that vault. Callie does not want to grace me with her presence. She was there. She gave me one chance, and I blew it. So I guess we're stuck on our own. Because I was just too damn altruistic, saving Major Stupid. We'll get in there through here. Well, that sucks. Oh no, there's still a way to get in there with mines. We can do it. Bit of a danger zone though, because he'll be out there pretty quickly, but we should have plenty of time to jump. Alright, Major Stupid, I'm going to take you to where you belong. That scumbag triggered a mine on his way out. Couldn't let me have it. What a garbage person. All right, there you go. Ah, please don't stop me. I will walk away from you. All right, let's grab some pots, gather them up, all neat and nicely. Put them where I belong. My progress report on my sickness. I might as well give it to you. Very important. I'm pretty much at 96% right now. Almost perfectly normal. All I got is just kind of a little too much snot in the throat. Not jizz anymore, it's just snot. I have to swallow more than usual. That is my current status. So really, sickness is finally gone. I'm feeling almost 100%. Feels pretty damn great to finally be out of the doldrums of that awful time. And this is something that a lot of people, I think I mentioned this as well, how you tell people that, yeah, I got sick, and it's like, yeah, I got sick too. Most people that I told is like, yeah, I got sick too a month ago. I got sick too 2 weeks ago. And everybody was sick. It's like, just imagine that this is not some random cold. This is freaking swine flu A47 strand B20. And it just murders you. And everybody gets it. It just kind of gives you a little bit of insight of how easy it would be to wipe out half the population. I mean, if it was that virulent, people wouldn't be so flippant about it, I would say. People would be taking a lot more care of making sure it's not spread all over the place. People wouldn't be working through it, hoping that it dissipates. But what if it shows exactly the same symptoms as a cold, and you work through a couple days, and it just seems like a pretty strong cold, and then, BAM! One day it just really hits you, and it murders you. What if, man? It just gives you some pause. Gives you some thinking, something to think about. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy to destroy Earth's population. Not really. It wouldn't murder everybody. But boy, it could be a nationwide catastrophe. It could bring the freaking end times. If the sickness was any more effective. Does the cold virus, is it trying to kill you, but is it just really incompetent about it? Probably not, right? Probably. And I know this from playing Plague Inc. I am an expert in viral pathology. It's important not to be too lethal. That is, that's the strands that don't survive. We need to kill ourselves. I'm just looking for a little bit more money. Maybe I left something behind. I don't think so. The diseases that are truly successful are not the virulent ones, are not the ones that are lethal and that are awful. The diseases that are successful are stuff like the cold. That's survival of the fittest right there. That's natural selection. If something is hyper lethal, either destroys the population or the population endeavors to eradicate it. The common cold is like, it's just a nuisance. We're not trying that hard. Right, it's freaking solve cancer. Thing is, cancer is not a contagious disease. It's an autoimmune kind of, the body being too stupid and growing too fast. So it's a different bag of tools right there. A different story altogether. This guy is just in there, and oh man, there was a slave. And I completely neglected to try to keep him alive. It's very unlikely that he's right now alive. He's just a pile of flesh at the bottom of this pit, I'm sure. But this guy found me. What a guy. He's on a mission. He's still determined to find me and destroy me. And now he's dead. Just like every other enemy that tried to get in my way. I showed them all. Trying to find a gem to put this mine. Natural selection, man. It's such an easy Occam's razor explanation to life in general. And sometimes people go a little too hard on it. Like they try to explain everything there is to life through natural selection. But you gotta admit, it's an excellent catch-all theory for everything that happens on Earth. Whoa, that was slightly too close. It's like, why do the chants get the chicks and not the virgins? It's the chants, man. The chants can push their semen real hard and deep inside. It's easy. The virgins don't get naturally selected. And that's a metaphor. I'm not talking about actual people. It's a metaphor for the entirety of life. The chants of life get to push their semen real deep inside. Be it the common cold. I would say the common cold is the chant, and cancer is the virgin. It's actually two different things. It will be the common cold is the chant, and the bubonic plague is the virgin. The virgin gets a chance, gets all excited, gives you hives and horrible, horrible boils, and just then murders you. Not contagious enough. The chant, cold, spreading its seed all over the place as much as it can. And you know, it's a bad time, but it's forgettable. So you don't mind it too much. This analogy is just perfect. There's nowhere to put this mine. It's pissing me off. There's just 0 gems anywhere in this level. That is bothering the crap out of me. This is a perfect analogy. You cannot assail it. Don't even try. I see you in the comments trying to say that this analogy has more holes than your mom. And it's like, how dare you, sir or madam? I am big brain intellect. You may not address me by anything other than Excelsior Man Captain. That's my new title, and you will respect it. My new, wow, 2 gems out of 1 pot. Often you get nothing out of 7 pots. 2 gems out of the pot. Beautiful thing, exemplifying why we blow up the pots so beautifully. Alright, give me that good stuff. Very boring level. Very upsetting. Didn't make barely any money. Hey, we're still alive somehow. 1 hour in. Not the norm for the daily challenge. With your Uncle Blargh right here. Now that sounds vaguely molestationist. Molestationist, that's a word. Uncle Blargh only wants what's best for you. It's like creepy Uncle Biden. He's just being friendly. He's being friendly. Groping your child. Telling 11-year-old girls not to date until they're 30. Just being a good old friendly grandpa. There you go. I guess I'll keep it. Why not? Stay 1 extra mind going on in there. Truly told, I don't know if you are aware of the entire thing. There's a compilation. Just look for Creepy Uncle Biden on YouTube. Be a compilation of the man being admittedly really, really awfully creepy and cringeworthy around young little girls. I don't think there's anything malicious about it. It looks bad. I don't think the man has any kind of weird, horrible sexual tendencies toward minors. I just think he's, he enjoys. There's no way of saying this that's not creepy. He enjoys dealing with little girls, young little girls in a non-sexual manner. It's like your grandpa lets you bounce on his knees. And there's nothing creepy about it. Get rid of all these damn Yetis. That's the kind of enjoyment that he gets out of it. And it looks awful. And I don't think he should be doing it. But I don't think there's anything malicious to it. I don't think there's anything like he doesn't go off later into the bathroom and cranks one out. That's not what's going on. I don't think, in my opinion, you could have a different opinion on the matter. I'm just saying, it's an old man he doesn't really have a concept of. Anyway, I'm giving you my impressions on that. But yeah, it looks awful, and for a good cringe laugh, you can look it up online. So people just, I am mildly invested in American politics and politics in general. I wouldn't say I'm a politics fiend. If I were, I would be making commentary videos with me angrily screaming into a camera, saying, "Oh, those damn SJWs ruining the country." But I just have my opinions, keep them to myself for the most part. Sometimes I will spout them here, and I'm just so milquetoast. I'm so damn fence-sitting mother. That's not even worth it. I'm always saying like, oh, people are people. People are stupid. that's my general stance on things. But anyway, the point of mentioning that is that some people just are completely disengaged. And it's weird, right? We are surrounded by all this media, and it's hard to imagine a life in which you don't give a damn about any of it, because you don't really engage with it. YouTube doesn't give a damn about recommending to you the latest, I don't know, Team Pool or H-Bomber guy video. You just get videos of people dancing because that's what you're into. Just dance videos all day long. Joe, who's this Obama person I keep hearing mentioned? Apparently this Trump guy is in charge of something. I don't know. But some people live their lives like that, and man, more power to them. Because what is democracy really? But an illusion. Oh, but an illusion to keep the populace fooled, think that they have any kind of power. It's only the glitterati that have any power. It's the oligarchy of the rich and powerful, the high influencers, people that have the ears of the high up politicians. Do you think your vote comes for something? They're just ballots. Those ballots get all tossed into a dumpster, and then whoever paid Jeff Bezos the most is the one that gets elected. Whoever George Soros dreamt about the prophecy that should be the next president, that's who gets, quote, elected. Wake up, sheeple! You have no idea what's going on in the world, and I'm here to tell you a bunch of truths. I really should start a commentary channel. I'm going to start. In fact, I've been segueing into an actual serious thing that I have been considering. Starting a channel for my press company. Since I will be self-publishing the next book, I'm like, it's time I actually create a company. It's called White Moth Press. Why White Moth Press? Because it sounds cool. That's it. White Moth Press. It sounds cool. I like the logo that I already drew. And I've been wondering, I should put all my non-gameplay stuff there. Make a new channel. It's already created, but of course it has nothing in it. If you go looking for it, I don't think it's under White Moth. I think it's White Moth. That's the name of it. Of the channel, but it has nothing in it other than this is actual Israel Barbosano. Get rid of this evil monstrosity. There you are. I'll take that. I'll help myself to it. This incredible tool of destruction. About to destroy filthy alien lord. Alrighty, we have thrown them to the bottom. Anyway, to finish that entire line of thought, to put all this stuff that is not gameplay, because I have been thinking more and more about doing original content. It'll also be where the audiobook for Eternal will go. All this stuff for the upcoming Indiegogo campaign for the release of the novel. The thing is, of course, that channel has zero audience, so it's like you're missing out on this platform you created. Like, almost the impetus of this channel was to create an audience so you could peddle your books to. Oh. Kind of defeating the purpose. If then you turn around and put it in a different channel. I guess I could just tell you to go there, but that makes no sense. Destroying this idiotic piece of garbage. Fat-headed tomfoolery. Ultra green bitch. A very successful mothership. Very easy indeed. But what I have been considering a lot is, like, I'm super into this mythology that I keep mentioning of the thing that's coming up, the next project that I will be working on for quite some time. I was like, I might make a video. I want to make a video just explaining that and treating it like it's real, like talking about it like it's in the real world, because it's supposed to be like, you know, a typical the hidden world behind our own kind of thing. Start talking about it like it's completely real, and I explain everything to it, and not really advertise it, just put it out there, and someone will find it at some point and get all confused about it, like, is this real? What's going on? You're like, because I'll be giving like citations and so and so said or blah blah blah. There's this tome that tells us the story of so and so, and I tell you the story of the thing, like treating it like it's in the real world, and it will just be a pretty damn awesome way of working out the entirety of the mythology. Every single hall in the transept. Every single one of the pillars. Every one of the wills. Shaped by it. And their conflicts. Their interests. Their warring tendencies. Oh boy. There we go. Sapphire, you say. Kinda hard to get to. I will make it happen. This is trivial stuff. There you are. Easy money. I think we're done. There's these blue thingies. People are gonna yell at me if I don't break. I've been yelling about it before. Will you break the blue lamps? They contain stuff. Break them! Yeah, do it. Do it. You're the boss. You're the boss. You don't have to yell at me in the comments. I'm very susceptible to bouts of crying. Do we grab all this stuff over here? Okay, aha. Oh. Alright, we're good to go. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. Because YouTube is weird. YouTube is weird. And I don't know, I don't think it likes the variety of non-gameplay content that I sometimes put into this channel. And that's something that I like about this channel in particular, how sometimes it's just zany stuff that has nothing to do with video games. That's pretty rare. And in fact, is the least of the things that I do. Stuff that it doesn't have to do. But you know, the audiobook, it really doesn't belong in this channel. This channel is for video games. And you know, sometimes I'll do reviews and parodies and all that stuff. All the shit! That's right. This maniac is here, ready to ruin our lives, and in fact makes like it seems like it's quite the challenge to get him out of there. Belinda, you can just sit there, looking pretty. Put that there. Oh, she's gonna go. Ow. Well, that's inconvenient, is it? Thankfully, did not get the ultimate punishment for not watching out for that stupid rock. That would have been so awful. Almost counted on that Yeti being whipped. Super noob mistake. Alright, give me that thing. Now, the audiobook really does not belong, does it? I'm not being able to work on it at all because of this sickness. That is the number one thing that I've not been able to work on because my voice was completely destroyed. Completely forgot that we had the plasma cannon here. So there's no new episode coming up of that anytime soon. Not like there's a whole lot of people watching. Gets maybe 100 views. It's not a big crowd please it. But that's not the main purpose of it. The main purpose is to actually do the audiobook and, you know, have it finished. Getting a few views out of it, out of every episode. It's just a side bonus. I like to post them as I go. What I was thinking is I'm not going to post them as frequently. I'll just make bigger episodes. Like make full chapter episodes and they'll be like an hour long. Which will take like a whole month to work into, but you know, who the hell cares? And also right now, I ain't got the time. I have been sacrificing all my other stuff in favor. That's why you sometimes don't get a video in the middle of the week and stuff, because I have not a whole lot of time to work on things. I've been just using all my free time to get all that art done for the release of The Last of the Wicked. It's a lot of art to be done, like I've mentioned before. And I am enjoying a great deal working on it, but it's very, very time consuming, very work intensive. In the sense, I mean, I'm not sweating bullets, but it does take a lot of work. Oops. Let's get this ruby ghosted. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah. Feels good. Good old noises. Yeah. All right. It's an hour and 15 minutes of ghosting, okay? You cannot judge me for sometimes going to the low-hanging fruit of, oh yes, I'll enjoy this. Oh boy, we made money. Hell yeah, got another gem. Oh boy. Orgasm is very much close. All right. We're done with the ice caves anyway. We are going back to far more involved environments in which we actually have to think about what we do instead of being autopilot fools. Poor Jacqueline got totally wrecked. Oh man, an emerald over there, huh? Why is my life so hard? Holy crap. I was less than safe. Oh, that's right. We also have that stuff over there. The Bloomo. Nothing. Should be able to get that done. There you go. Oh, yeah. Been trying that. This is another thing that oh, really? I don't want to use a rope. I don't want to use a bomb. We're just going to have to wait. There's not really any way. Yeah, I have to use a rope. Because I just realized there's just no real way for me to get back up. Because the other side was also blocked off. Like so. Alright. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to get a freaking landscaping company to mow your lawn in this city? It got out of control out there. We'll be the first one to admit it. I already did it because I couldn't get anybody to hire to do. I mean, I'm working for a living, barely have much free time as it is. It's like, okay, I have money, I don't have time. Let's hire somebody to do this instead of spending 3 hours in the yard one day. Spoiler alert, I ended up spending 3 hours in the yard one day to get all the damn stupid grass in control. Get out of here. Call a company. They say, we're not taking any new customers. We're too busy. But here's this referral. Call the referral. No answer. Email the referral. No answer. Okay? You must not want my business. No way to do business over here. Find another company online. Give them a call. No answer. It's, it always goes to voicemail. So I send them an email. Email response says, our schedule is just too damn busy. We cannot take any new customers. But here's this referral. New person. Okay, this must be good. He's like, this sounds like somebody who might be interested. Otherwise, they wouldn't refer me to them, right? Call them. Leave a message. No answer. Send an email. No answer to my email. What is going on? These people, it's like, let's start a landscaping company in freaking North Pole, Alaska. It's like, you have more business than you know what to do with. It's literally the case. So many people are desperate to be lazy. And all you have to do is hire a bunch of people, buy a few mowing machines. Maybe you get a loan of what, $10,000? That's enough to start your mowing company. Oh, Mr. Amazing Hawkman dodged the plasma cannon. What a guy. He'll just murder you as a reward for your amazing ability to dodge. Alright, let's see if we can find the scum person. Okay, that was bad. The scum person at the end of the level. And Anubis. He shall eat one of these fat plasma blobs. Oh yeah. Splooge. And there is Katie. No, they don't want that. Katie. I have someone I want you to meet. She is beautiful. She's wonderful. She'll treat you like a queen. If your name is Cersei, and you are in season 8 of Game of Thrones. Anyway, just get all the way down here. Game of Thrones, man. Shall I add my voice to the clamoring, bleating of the masses? I'm not putting this down at all because boy, it sounds awful. I haven't watched it. But that's the 8th season. We finally caught up to season... Tiki Trap. Almost died to Tiki Trap. Finally caught up to season 7. Man, it's already declining like it's a spinster turning tricks in her 50s. Man, Game of Thrones did not go well through the ages. What's up with the 7 episode season? What is this nonsense? It's another bizarre instance of here you have this multi-million-dollar franchise that gets brutally, mercilessly, inexplicably mishandled. Like, what are you doing? How can you throw something like this away? In such a horribly egregious man. My money! My money! I must destroy the lava. I'm going to the unknown. It's too late. It's too late now. I want to destroy the lava. My sapphire is gone forever. There's no salvaging it now. I have lost a beautiful, beautiful gem. No one to blame but myself. Of course, I'm also talking about Star Wars. Insane mishandling. I mean, even if you're a diehard fan of the new Star Wars, let's say you are, let's say you loved it, no judgment. I think you have bad taste in movies, but you know, people like bad movies all the time. It's not up to me to tell you what to like. But let's say you are that person. You have to admit, at the very least, you have to admit, the franchise was mishandled something fierce. Simply because of the lost opportunity, of the resentment that has caused with such a giant portion of the fan base. It's the same thing with Game of Thrones. You might have enjoyed it greatly. You might have thought it was a great last season. You gotta admit, man, it got thrown into the toilet, logistically speaking, in the sense of they could have kept going for several seasons. They could have done something much better. Instead, they just winged it at the end. Here you go. There's the ending. Go F yourself. It's like resentfully throwing it out there because they were fed up with it. It's like, what the hell are you doing? What a foolish endeavor. What a disservice. Not just to the people that enjoyed it, but for the people that worked in it. Can you imagine the CGI fellows working so hard? This is spoiler territory. Working so hard on the, let's just say, the enormous super catastrophe at the end of the Game of Thrones series. All those people, like, I hate every moment of this, of every hour of work that I'm putting into the CGI of this thing that's happening. Because you cannot tell me there is no inner dissension. I would love to know all the the grunt work that happens behind the scenes in these shows. What is the percentage of the people that absolutely loathed creating the things that they knew were in service of a atrocious ending to their story? It's like, I cannot believe this is happening, but I have to put so much love and care into creating the scene in which this terrible thing happens. Must be awful. Must be awful. That's another reason why, if I ever have if it continues to be my choice, and I don't see why it wouldn't be, when I have a day job, like, why wouldn't it be my choice to remain an independent creator? That's another reason why I really appreciate it, because I will never feel that. I will never feel I need to pour all my creative, well, son of a bitch, all my creative juices into something I despise. You have also all these, I don't know, CGI workers or programmers working for the mega corporations in gaming. They might be making a game that they despise, but they're pouring their heart and soul into it because, they have pride in their work. It's like, man, this Call of Duty game sucked, but look at that amazing gun texture. Sure endeavored to make the most beautiful texture you can find in this Battlefront microtransaction disaster. Can you imagine being an artist for microtransactions? You cannot possibly tell me that is a fulfilling line of work. So here you go. Make something pretty that all the whales will pay for. Maybe there's people. You can probably, depends on your position, you can probably separate the form from the function, right? You can just pour it and be proud of your work. Pretty sure that we're done making money here. You can pour your creativity into it and be proud of your work without paying attention to the fact that it's gambling for children. Let's just get out of here. Anyway, really thankful I'm not in that position. Like, I didn't go into the creative field in a professional sense, so I'll never have to deal with that. That's another thing that comic artists get a lot. How there, I got this burp in my throat. That's why suddenly I couldn't talk anymore. I was saying a thing and then I lost track. Oh yeah, comic artists that work for big companies, especially ones that are terribly talented. They pour all this effort and creativity and work and love for their craft into characters they don't own. Must be heartbreaking. You work. I mean, obviously, if you are living hand to mouth, or if you are just thankful to have a job, you're not going to feel that way. You're just thankful to have that job, right? And be working on these amazing characters and all that stuff. But you don't own any of that work. You gotta grate. It has to grate at some point. Man, look at all that money. At some point, it's be like, man, I've been pouring all my creativity into basically an hourly wage because I get nothing out of creating these out of working on these pre-established characters. Now, if you have your own original characters, that's a different issue, right? That was a poorly placed bomb. We got a few there. Let's put up on another one there. That's all I'm saying is, at some point, you really should be looking into working for yourself. If you're a creative person. Like, if you're a freaking engineer, and you're building bridges, kind of hard to build a bridge for yourself, for your own professional satisfaction. A little difficult to get that done. You do need to work for someone. But talking strictly about the creative endeavor. Oh, there's a freaking vault here. Okay then. Guess I'll open it from the bottom. Let's just let him out and we'll see what happens. Well, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? This should be plenty safe to just stand here. You shouldn't jump out of there, in theory. If that vault ghosted, we'll worry about this maniac later on. We got some ghosting to do. It's quite a lot of gems all over the place. Maybe we'll get an extra one out of this pot. Nope! Denied. And it's so full. I don't know, it just feels so much different. I bet it feels so much different. Because I don't really have the comparison experience. I've only been creative for my own endeavors. But it feels so good, man. To make something. Know that it's yours. So, people are enjoying it. Thanks to your own effort. Okay. He has caught a bomb. Very happy about it. We got money. There was a whole bunch at the top, so we gotta get that done. Kind of difficult level to navigate. Damn annoying as hell. In fact, to put it bluntly, to not be gentle to Spelunky's feelings, I was being nice. I was being saying like, oh man, this level is difficult. No, it's a pain in the ass. A giant pain in my asshole. And I have to navigate it because I'm greedy. 1 hour, 30 minutes. And no, we're not getting an extra video tomorrow. This is it for today and tomorrow. I'm telling you, man. I've just got done telling you for a freaking hour and a half. My time is limited. I do what I can. If I am going into a daily challenge and it takes a freaking hour and a half, close to 2 hours, well, I gotta make that video count for 2. That's just the way it is. Okay. Let's just go to the other side. Damn it. It's so annoying to get around this area. Murder you. It's a pretty easy area to escape, so just go in there. Because I saw that money earlier and I want it. Alright. Let's go to the City of Gold. Haven't been in the City of Gold in a daily challenge for quite some time. You thought I would leave that ruby behind? Absolutely not. There was also an emerald here. I'm just going to grab it. Because I'm just that lazy. I got that $1 million run. $1 million run? I suddenly became a Scooby-Doo poorly made caricature. Alright. Into the City of Gold we go. Always feels like I am neglecting to grab something into the City of Gold, but no. You're not supposed to take anything in here other than your wits and as many bombs as you can gather. Alright. So here we are. We'll gather all kinds of pots for the time being. We're just going to destroy crush traps, kill all the threats. Well, that's not exactly what I want. But it's okay. I forgive myself. Incompetence is a way of life for me. Alright, triggered. Thank goodness my shotgun didn't melt. That would be heartbreaking. Is this triggered? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shush! What the? Spelunky with the underhanded tactics. Total scumbag. Total scumbag territory right there. Absolutely outrageous. Thankfully, though, got RNG'd. Oh, there goes my bug. Got properly RNG'd. Did not get destroyed. Man, startling as all hell. Down there. We should gather all those pots instead while destroying one. And you know what? I think I am partial to having 1,000,000 points of health. Don't, you just son of a bitch. I wanted to let that vomit go straight into my face and bathe into it. So this is foolish and I shouldn't do it. But I did it anyway. There was no reason to be so risky. I just wanted that gem, okay? 21 bombs. Look how dense this is. I want it so hard. Is that triggered? I don't think so. Bug. For me. I want a bomb there. And I want a bomb there. That's a poorly placed bomb, but it'll work. Already, huh? I'll grab this bug. Kaboomo. Failed to goes the damn gem, but it doesn't look too bad to get it. Alright. Let's get rid of this shotgun. Start selecting some bombing locations. Totally forgot to get the Book of the Dead before the ghost came. But it doesn't look too challenging to get it done. Probably grab this shotgun to get rid of Anubis 2. Rat-faced Boogaloo. Really should be flipping that or attempting to. Fail. Quit life. This whole trigger. I've already traversed this area. Already triggered all that nonsense. I don't trust myself, so we're going to bomb that. Get rid of the fire. Alrighty. Love me some City of Gold. Money making. It's going to be a pretty damn rich run. Feels good. Anyway, this is what I want. Grab that. I don't think we have triggered all the arrow traps in there. Should be careful about that. Anubis 2 though. Did the deed for me. Kind of annoying. He did. He did. That pleases me. Let's get out of here. In the sense of, let's grab everything and get out of here. Still a lot of gems to ghost though. 13 bombs left. Not going to grab that, but of course, get that into diamond identification. Too damn lazy. This is a decent bomb. Alright, there was a bunch of stuff up here. One again, of course. Here's Andrew. Deserves to find salvation. There, 2 gems for me. Andrew deserves salvation. He's a good lackey. Might as well get this pot to somewhere he will blow up satisfactorily. Not what I intended. It's not gonna be good because the crush trap will go down and destroy my gold. It's like actively one of the worst places I could have placed that bomb. Not feeling great. Feeling very gay though. Because I'm happy to be doing this. Oh no. I keep doing it. I keep doing it! Someone stop me from being idiotic. Okay, this is a good place. We're just gonna mine a bunch of gold here, okay? Never saw so many damn solid blocks of gold! Oh yeah. 7 bombs, I think we're gonna leave it there. So that's it. How did you guys enjoy the City of Gold? It's always a fun time. Always very satisfying to shove all that cash inside my pockets just by stomping on it. Andrew gets saved by believing in our Lord Jesus Christ. And now we're just gonna leave after we grab every tiny remnant of the blocks I have destroyed. Good to go. All done. Get that shotgun. One more. Must do it. Get all that gold. Totally worth it. 6 bombs. Plenty. I wanted to go over here. Almost go without it. That'd been awful. Alright. To Olmec. I don't see any reason why this run should not end with Yama being deposed forever. And I cannot flex on him as hard and as humiliatingly as Jamie White did. Holy crap, do you guys watch that run? If not, you guys really need to subscribe to this man. If you're interested even in passing in Spelunky. He doesn't do commentary, at least not often. Sometimes he will post streams, and he's mostly a streamer. But he'll post his record and his accomplishments in Spelunky to YouTube. Just look up Jamie White on that search bar. It'll take you there. The feats of strength in Spelunky that this man does. He managed to get the Ujjarai, the item, the Ujjarai, the actual item, by action of hired hand. It was actually an NPC, you know, that you unlock. Or probably it was just a palette swap. Probably changed the character. And I realized this shout-out, the functionality of this shout-out is not very good when this is already an hour and 40 minutes deep into the video. But good enough. Did my best. He took the actual item, the Ujjarai, took it all the way to Yama. Not just that, he killed Yama with it. How do you kill Yama with the Ujjarai? You'll have to go over there and find out exactly how he did it, because it's just dumb, it's just ridiculous, and it shouldn't be possible by human hands to get it done. That's why I continue to maintain the man's a cyborg. It's just perhaps a Spelunkinator sent from the future to humiliate us all as lesser beings in Spelunky. That is my theory, anyway. Let's get rid of the nonsense. I'm offended that just happened. The shaft did not form properly. We're going to absolutely keep this Mattock. No bombs in the Olmec's lair, by the way. Also offended about that. To the point I'm like, did I visit the entirety of it? Did I leave something behind? This is atrocious. There was no bombs up there. Yeah, there has to be a bomb, right? Because I had 6 and now I have 3, but I spent more than that. Feels like taking that with me. It's just a recipe for danger. Alright. Get this Mattock close by. Hang over the edge. Down the head goes. He's a weirdo. Off we go. And we have a Mattock here, so we're going to be ghosting hell. Doing our bestest. What's our money load anyway? 1.4. It's going to have to be a very, very good hell in order to be able to do a damn thing about it. In the sense of it being a best of all time for me. I hate this. Maybe we can find a better path. Don't want to use this Mattock for anything other than to make money. I mean, 1.4 isn't even feasible. I don't think it's feasible to get enough money in hell. These are a reasonable amount of swings. Get destroyed by Tiki. I hate this. Alright. He was a total moron and he fell into my trap. Okay, Vlad. How about you just grab a bomb, but then don't get close to me. You dumbass weirdo. I guess Vlad's cape is where he's at. We're double jumping now. So this is I was hoping to maybe blow it up in flight. Only one bomb, but thankfully we have that Mattock. be able to make some money out of it. I think we can do this. There you go. Can't really get to the sapphire though, so that was a massive waste of time. I have the amulet now, so it's all good. Grab this pot, we're going to go. Do I want to spend a bomb? The answer is no, so we're just going to throw it there. And go all the way back. That's right, I can double jump now. I forget. Not something you have often. Of course that happened. Really need to endeavor to get some blood. Let's do that. Make a shortcut here. No real reason. I can make a shortcut here. Whoa! Fucking vampires, they're so annoying. They will slowly whittle you down. That's the threat in hell that actually has a real chance of destroying you. Just kind of have to risk. Yeah, okay. That other emerald is just not going to happen. It's infuriating that we were stuck the way that we were. Double jump, really pleasing. Give me all that money. Not a whole lot of cash, but how much money can we possibly make in hell? We would have to make it all the way up to 1.75 to be able to get to my daily old time. I think I'm up to 1.9 million. It needs to be 1.9 million or more for it to be top 10 worthy. Not easy. In our current situation, I don't like this because it's kind of hard to get out of here. Should be okay though. Should be plenty of time. There was a few gems at the bottom too. Okay, let's do this. Grab that. There was a bunch of vampires also. I'm gonna mess with them. Yeah, we can just leave that behind. There's also an ingot that I'm leaving behind. Have to. Just have to. Wasn't there gems at the top? Ah! Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Now we are at the mercy of vampires. What did I say? I don't see a reason why we will not depose Yama every single time, man. Every single time. Now I have a huge reason why I might just freaking die. Let's get out of here. Alright, we are looking for blood. We're trying to harvest as much as possible. We're looking not to get destroyed. Let's hoping for an enemy out of that. Vampire. Get bald. Please. You scum. Just stay there. There you are. I hate you. I hate all vampires. Blood-sucking scum. I deserve death. Whoa! Heal. It's all good. It's all good. Under control. Is there no enemies? Do they not exist? Pretty sure. Enemies don't exist anymore. And all that exists is misery. That's my life right now. Misery. Yes, yes. Get totally destroyed like that. Can I do anything with this Calialta? I don't think so. Ah! Slightly concerned there. Okay, bat. No, no, no. Oh. Give me that blood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got 2 points of health. Somehow, scrounging for health, I had all these opportunities to harvest blood. But I was neglectful. I was like, I don't need it. I'll be fine. And here I am now. Here I am now. Oh, that's right. I'm not almost dead, but it would have been a bad thing. It would have been a pretty bad thing. I hate these. I hate you. I hate you. Stumped. Off with you. Deep, intense hatred for your kind. So racist against vampires. Oh yeah, get burnt. You're a good boy, fireman. Okay, we're... Oh, another vampire. It's the same one, right? Yeah, because now he's dead. This is worth the trouble. Nice. All kinds of cash. Well, that's stupid. Huh, actually grabbed it. Alright, what's the exit? Why? Why you do this? I don't even know where the exit's at. The other corner, I suppose. So I get this emerald ghosted. There was a sapphire at the top, wasn't there? I don't think this is gonna work out for the daily top 10 of all time for me. Even with all my efforts, it's just not enough money. I think I want these right now. Hell did not spawn enough cash. Doing my best. Just get as much as possible ghosted. We could have an amazing treasure trove in the next one somehow. It's possible. Okay, how do I get that sapphire as well? Do we still have the vampire down there being a total scum? I can't believe this shopkeeper is still around. That is so infuriating. But of course he is. He's in a very, very well protected spot. A sapphire there that I just cannot get, really. Not realistically. Probably worth it to get to the big money vein over here, since everything is double in value in hell. Okay, how to go about this sapphire? Not like this, that's for sure. Only the shopkeeper can get out of where he's at. We might have to just go in there and try to stomp him. And just kind of put myself at the mercy of not getting shotgunned to oblivion. Oh boy, stupid ball and chain. Alright, another diamond. I want to go in there, but it takes so many swings to get in there. This guy. I'm done. Oh man, there was so much money down here. I should have stayed. I should have totally endeavored to murder that guy because there was like an extra 50,000. Not a trivial amount of cash in there. Oh, nice. Shopkeeper dead. Always appreciate that. Ah! That's a thing that happens. Carefully avoiding that sapphire. Yep, that's me. I hate you. Get rid of you. Why is there no enemies composed of blood? Why is not fleshy enemies? What does it all have to be? Awful nonsense. Hey, how about you just die in a fiery torrent of flames? That would be amazing. As opposed to the icy torrent of flames. Okay, it's just not a thing. This entire ghosting hell to victory. Okay. I am so full of anger at these vampires. It's just not gonna happen. There's just not enough money. It's unfortunate. I guess you could just... You could just try. Simply for the sake of making enough to be the greatest today. And nah, I think I'm good. I'm good in this endeavor, okay? There's a weirdo down there that we could maybe hurt until we have enough blood. We're really, really close to that. Oh, I forgot I don't have the jetpack. I was trying to use the jetpack right now. Like, let's just go up there. Let's go up there and hit the devil. I think we're just good. I want a shotgun though. I'm so afraid. I want to keep this mattock. I don't really care for it. Ooh, that was a little too close. Please. There it is. Oh boy, made it to Yama. It was tough going. It was tough going, but we made it here. Now it's just a matter of not failing miserably against his guardians. And of course against Yama himself. 1 point of health. That's all it takes to end this. Thankfully, already got a whole bunch of health. Oh boy. Too close there, buddy. That blood. I deserve it. I've worked so hard for it. No ropes. Kinda makes me salty. No bats. Huh? Trying to get this bat to my sphere of influence over here. Alright. These spikes are dangerous indeed. How the... Let's just do that. Let's just do Super Carly. Yama. Do you want to stomp? This shouldn't reach the hand, right? Yeah, there he goes. Super Carly Yama, just wait here. Be a total scumbag. Not do anything hard or challenging. Just gonna wait here until the weirdo shows up and he blows up. Alright. Mission complete. Now. Oh wow, that shotgun. That shotgun almost destroyed my life. So satisfying to grab those rubies. It's great. Parachute saves me from my own incompetence. Got all the money, 1.7 million. We could have barely made maybe 50,000 more than that. Wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have happened. All right, we're done. Whoa. 2 hours. 2 hours of spelunking. Oh, I was going to record more Spelunky today, and I'm done. I'm going to do all the other video games that I love to play. Sorry. If you were expecting more this week, you got a 2-hour daily challenge run. Talking about everything under the sun. Scrambling to be entertaining, failing miserably at it. Just my usual spiel. Very happy that we got this far, though. That's quite the accomplishment. All the money that we gathered. We did what we could with the seed. Not really. All the pros would have probably gathered like 7 million in this seed. They would have made it work. A damn respectable amount of money. In the old school mentality of $3 million is the most you'll ever get. I enjoy that mentality. I miss that mentality. Number 1. Yeah. What you got, friendo? Sounds translatio. Only 1 million. Not a whole lot of people doing the daily challenge. How many pages of this do we have? 621 people in the universe doing the daily challenge these days. A lot of people into it still. Still quite a lot of people do the daily challenge every day. 616 people playing Spelunky every day. Well, maybe not every day, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, subscribe to Jamie White.